In 2022, I poured into the stock market well over $100,000. That's more money than I'd ever put in the market in my entire life in a single year, and it dropped 18%. By the end of the year, it was worth less my portfolio than it was at the beginning of the year after I put all that money in. I tell you, on New Year's Eve, I was doing a happy dance. I was so thrilled. I felt like I hit the lottery. When I told my brother what happened after I put all that money in, my portfolio was worth even less, and how thrilled I was, he gave me this weird look like, "Are you having a stroke?" 5 years before that very different New Year's Eve, I didn't even have a portfolio to dance about. I had just got fired after 18 years with the same company and was nearly broke. That worst day of my life forced me to re-engineer how I build wealth by a completely different set of rules than I had used for the past 40 years. My number one wealth building rule became simplicity. I built my entire finances based on a simple one-page wealth compass. It forced me to look at the market differently. Some may even say backwards, but in a 6-year period, it took me from unemployed and nearly broke to $1 million portfolio safely. Let me tell you the disconnect too many people have with the stock market. Say you go into a department store and they're having this sale, big display, 18% off. Now, would you go up to the clerk and say, "Hey, I don't want no 18% off. I only pay full retail when I buy stuff. When's that thing going back to full retail?" You wouldn't do that. They would think you were crazy. And yet when the market drops by 18%, people panic. "Oh my gosh, I gotta get my money out. Oh my, it's crashing." No, it's on sale. They're thinking backwards. That's what happened to me in 2022. When the market crashed, I cashed in on that sale. I bought like I never bought before in my life. Some people have said to me, "Oh, you just got lucky building so much wealth. The market must have been up during most of that 6-year period." When they say that, I know they're as lost as I was for 40 years. My only regret was the market wasn't down more during that 6-year period, because I'd even build greater wealth. The thing is, when the market's down, you buy shares at lower prices. Basically, you're getting more shares per dollar. So when the market recovers, and it always does for over 200 years, you're not only building wealth faster, you're doing it in a much safer way. When my one-page wealth compass started showing me stuff like that, it took my wealth building in a completely different direction in an amazingly simple way. If you'd like to stop looking at the market backwards and look at the simple rules I used to go from nearly broke and unemployed at 63 to a millionaire by 69, grab your own free copy of my one-page wealth compass PDF. I was fired at 63, nearly broke, safely a millionaire by 69, guided by my one-page wealth compass. I put a link in the description to grab your free copy.